I don't think the work we were born to do is always just one thing. I think, again, this is a very limiting belief that many of us have grown up with, which is we're just supposed to do one thing in our career and do it really well and succeed at it. And then if we change, then we've got to find one more thing to dedicate ourselves to. I think for many people, they actually have several different gifts or several different talents or several different passions. Today there's an expression called being a portfolio worker, where that's where you do more than one thing. I like the idea of actually being a Renaissance soul. It sounds to me a lot more romantic, Renaissance versus portfolio. I'm a romantic at heart, so I like the idea of being a Renaissance soul. So I think what happens is some people have a number of different passions. So I know people that are, I know one woman who's a rebirther, she's a translator, and she's a software teacher. She does three very different things, but she loves doing all of them, and she's talented and passionate about doing all of them. So sometimes our portfolio can be very diverse, and we're the common denominator. We're the bit that holds it all together, and we're just multifaceted or multi-talented. So sometimes I think people get caught out because they're trying to look for one big passion where maybe they actually have several passions. There's several things they were born to do. But there is also sometimes where people do have one big passion. So for me, for example, I have a big passion to help people discover the work they were born to do and live more fulfilled and happier lives. But I do that in a number of different ways. I do it through writing, I do it through speaking, I do it through coaching, I do it through broadcasting, I do it in a number of different ways. So I have my one big passion, and then I have lots of different passions. So I love doing all those different things. But here's the thing that I think most people don't realize is just because you love doing something, you don't have to do it every day. I love everything I do, but if I had to do any of it every day, I'd get bored or frustrated with it. So this is one of the things I think most people weren't brought up with to believe, is that they can have a number of different things that they love doing, and they don't have to do any of them all the time, but they could do a little bit of each every day, or do one day and one another day. And that really keeps their soul aloft because it really suits them, and it allows them to express all of themselves and feel fully utilised.